Hello, everyone. It's really nice to see you all today. And to start with, I will just like to tell you that Pine Biotech was founded by a team of biotechnologists, biologists, clinicians, mathematicians, and computer scientists that agreed on the critical role big data will play in biomedical research, biotechnology, and agriculture. So one of the reasons that we are meeting in together today is that we all agree to the fact that we know that big data is playing a critical role, and bioinformatics has changed and evolved from a discipline that was not so much of utilized by the universities or by organizations. However, its growth has tremendously changed the paradigm because its application in biomedical research. So with growing data availability and its heterogeneity and complexity, it is not sufficient to design innovative algorithms to detect pattern. So to go from pattern to insight, people, especially biologists, clinicians, students, technicians, they need to be empowered to work with data independently. And that's why our founding team united behind the vision to simplify bioinformatics. That is one of the key reasons that we have showcased you the designs and on the portal and the platform. So by offering hands-on learning with really user-friendly analytical solutions, we envision more people will be equipped for data-driven, reproducible research, which solves biomedical problems, but problems in biotechnology and agrotechnology, agriculture, and all of that. So one of the key reasons we believe in this is because the data that has been growing tremendously is not being utilized by the faculty, by the clinicians, because of lack of several of those elements that just Sonalika discussed about. So our team at Pine Biotech specializes in bioinformatics and big data project-driven curriculum that integrates into the university curricula, helping students take advantage of the resources, working with industry experts to develop cutting-edge research projects and data analysis skill sets. So this collaborative specialization training helps prepare the student and researchers for industrial and academic jobs as well as internship opportunities. So during this collaboration process, our team here at Pine Biotech share case studies, effective strategies that have been used by the universities for with our partner universities in the US, in Africa, and in India to introduce bioinformatics to non-bioinformaticians and non-engineering students, and also to support research projects from faculty and students through this research fellowship program. So today I'm going to show you glimpses of some of those achievements with universities and students who were able to come out from this training and get opportunities, but also a pathway which we have created utilizing these resources to overcome these challenges and create an scientific ecosystem and a Omixlogic community that actually helps each other and facilitate all of this together. So over the last few years, our team, as a team, we have been able to help our partnering universities and other collaborators by working together, taking students to the classroom, to the real world application, from their classroom to the real world application, from learning about the basic coursework and also applying the translational research by using data science and biotechnology. So some of our collaborators, as Sonalika has already mentioned, are from different universities across the globe. So these courseworks have been developed and reviewed in collaboration with universities where there are leading experts in bioinformatics. OmicsLogic in itself is a comprehensive and a flexible program which helps faculty to design the program according to their need, and also help students, faculty, and industry to succeed in this age of data. So the program will help you learn what you need to know about advanced scientific research, and also participate in the future of biomedicine, learn how to mine high throughput data, and discover new insights with exercises in R or Python with coding on the T-Bioinfo platform. So these data types that Sonalika was just mentioning, so the basic coursework that we have prepared, understanding that our students are from all around the globe, coming from different educational background. We have students from Africa, we have students from India, we have students from top universities in India, in Africa, and also in the US. And we also have students coming from a background where the education is not comparable with the top universities. So we have prepared the basic coursework that is designed for students who do not have a background in bioinformatics, and they many times they do not even have a very good background in biology. So those students who wants to start from the very beginning, very basics, and are eager to learn about data analysis. So we cover topics such as genomics, transcriptomics, metagenomics, and their analysis. We include in these sessions at the introductory level about the statistical analysis methods, visualizations, and introduction to all the popular machine learning methods for omics data analysis. So students get to learn from not only by learning about the technology or the tools or the algorithms, but also they would learn how to apply these algorithms to real data sets. And how do we get to those real data sets? That's a very good question, thinking from a PI perspective, from a principal investigator perspective, or from a faculty perspective, is that how do we utilize the public data repositories and understand the various file formats in bioinformatics for storing, analyzing, and effective processing of this different types of data types. So the first step towards this is the basic introductory coursework that we have prepared, and there are detailed curriculums for all of these data types that we go through in our OmicsLogic programs, that we go through with our university partners, that I could quickly show you using the web browser. So let me go to the web browser, where we have where I can show you that what we are talking about and where this is all is available. So couple of resources, think of it as two repositories. Two repositories that we are using, plus a lot of open source tools and resources. So these two repositories, for example, this is the portal, OmicsLogic Learn portal, where we have the courses, where we have the virtual classroom, where we have the student tracking system, where we have the research projects. All of the documentation is available here, and the tutorials as well. So this OmicsLogic portal is a place for faculty to choose what kind of specialization they would want to work on, or they would want to teach. And if you are already teaching a specific specialization, our team is capable of integrating the coursework and adding projects related to your publication for these specializations. So we can discuss those things over a call if you're interested in such a collaboration. However, to utilize this for student learning, to utilize this as a coursework for many who could really benefit from the basic introduction to bioinformatics, basic introduction to NGS bioinformatics, computational biology, and data science. So I think it is a lot of it has a lot of value for students who are graduating now, who are who want to work on the data analysis aspect in biomedical research. So this is one resource that we will go through in detail. But as you can see, there are different tabs here, from courses, programs, projects, research, that you can explore. You can start by creating a free login. So when I click here, the first step that it asks me is to create a free login. I can use my social media handles, I can use my own Gmail password, and I can log in. So this is very simple for anyone to start with, any student, any faculty to take a look at. And then the courses. So these are asynchronous courses that we are going to discuss. And along with these asynchronous courses, the practical sessions, the coding, and also the expert sessions, and also the industry sessions, all of this creates this amazing ecosystem for a student to learn about, not only to learn about a specific subject, but to understand that what are the application, where the industry is going with it, and where should I take, what are the different steps that one should take to excel in some of these areas and to contribute. So going back, we have these two resources, as I was telling you. One of these resources is the Learn OmicsLogic. Another resource is the Tauber Bioinformatics Research Platform, which is the workbench where you can design all these different experiments and analyze the data, and that too on a cloud. So one of the biggest advantage is the infrastructure that it provides. Usually to crunch big data, you would require a high-end server and a lot of investment from the university to maintain that server. So one of the biggest advantage of the T-Bioinfo platform is that the reproducibility, and you can be taking different ways to analyze one kind of data, and also to be able to do this on cloud from your own laptop, from a laptop with basic minimum requirement. So those are some of the things that one could be able to one could use with all these resources that we are offering through the collaborative programs. Now, along with these two resources, I wanted to take you to the OmicsLogic program page. So as I was telling you that we have these different curriculums where we are, so here it is. So let me share this link with you. So this is OmicsLogic programs, and these are the programs that we are that we are doing with our partner universities. And thousands of students are going through this coursework. So what is these different courseworks that we have put together? So for example, introduction to bioinformatics, genomics, OmicsLogic genomics data analysis. Here you have data science, and here you have genomics, metagenomics. So when you click on the link, you will be redirected to a page where the entire curriculum of this program is available. So you will be able to see the webinars that we did for this program, which actually explains this in a very detailed manner. But you can also take a look at the curriculum here itself to learn about the different topics that would be covered, that are usually covered in these programs, that will help you to work on applying these techniques to different type of data sets, and also the asynchronous coursework and the tutorials that are available with it. So it encompasses live sessions, tutorials, and also the topics that we are covering with project examples. So we are working on data, and we are understanding about these different topics, and we are doing coding sessions along with that, and then we are going through the case studies. So this is a comprehensive 3-month curriculum. This curriculum is also available in 1 month version, where we are going through some of the important topics, and many of these are done through the asynchronous material, which is available on the Learn OmicsLogic, as you have seen. So these are hyperlinked to these lessons. When you click, you will go to the directly to that lesson, and you need to have a login for that. And I hope that you all are creating a login for yourself to explore some of these amazing resources that could enable us to provide proper resources for the student community that we are connected with. So as I was telling you, that these resources are linked to the sessions. So any faculty who is teaching this course can utilize all of this material, and can also track student progress. So this is similarly, we have metagenomics, genomics, very detailed curriculums where the focus is about learning about specific type of analysis, and also doing and learning about different types of an application. For example, in the case of genomics, what we are trying to learn is about specific application of where this genomic data can help us find variants and all of that. So these programs are designed with specific application based outcomes, and also project proposals if a researcher is thinking about applying this type of analysis to the available data sets. So that's how these basic programs are put together. So going back to my presentation, so we have this basic coursework, which is also like available for everyone, like connected to a university through a partnership program. So if we have a MOU in place with the university, and if we have a partnership together, then we have a partnership program for students where the basic coursework is freely available for students to complete, and then choose whether they would want to go for advanced analysis and choose for mentorships, and so henceforth where they'll have to pay the fee. But however, for basic coursework for partner universities, we have prepared a program which is to help them go through very basics of bioinformatics, learn about these different technologies, and also get an interest of what is going on in the scientific community to be able to take proper decisions for their educational career, for their career, and also for their education, going to do a master's or a PhD, what to choose, and all those, answering all those questions. So as I was telling you, that this entire process is tracked. So as a mentor, if you have students who are going through this coursework, you'll be able to see their progress. You will be able to see what their achievements are. So that is done through the OmicsLogic profile. So once a profile helps us to learn about each other, and also to learn about what we are doing in terms of big data research, coding, where am I with my courses, where am I with my certification, where am I within the program, that how many sessions I have completed, what is left. All those can be tracked through your profile that you create once you create your free login. So similarly, when you join a program, so as I was telling you, that introduction to bioinformatics, similarly transcriptomics, infectious disease, you join a program, you get a badge for that program, and you get a subscription to get access to all of those. So this entire process is tracked through point system. So when you do something, when you complete a course, when you run a pipeline, when you complete a lesson, when you update your profile, you get achievement points. So these achievement points accumulate and let us know about your level of expertise. So as a mentor, you can see the student and see that their activities and the points they have accumulated, and through this you can categorize students amongst different categories based on their points that they have accumulated throughout their experience throughout the time the program, so that so that we can identify those students who would be eligible to work on a really good question or a research project utilizing these technologies, utilizing these resources. So that's how programs are structured. And in programs, you will find coursework, Zoom link, all of this in a single interface, where on the OmicsLogic Learn program tab. So gaining certification, getting featured, and most importantly, it helps us to track the progress of every individual. So all of this process is helpful. A scheduled program. So when we are doing a scheduled program, for example, in this example, you can see we started a program from 22nd June to 31st August, where we have a lot of live sessions, where we have these asynchronous material, where we have a communication channel with the student. So a scheduled program on Learn provides an interface for the participant and the mentor to access the resources at one place, get information about the upcoming schedule online or on-site sessions, and the links associated with that session. That includes asynchronous courses, big data pipelines, data sets from NCBI or a publication, or references, etc. So this entire pipeline, so many students in our experience need a soft landing into this field of bioinformatics, getting started, getting introduced to the application of bioinformatics through projects and examples, and gain access to a community with mentorship, guidance, and structure. So independent virtual learning with our online data science courses, in-person bioinformatics workshop with practical examples to take straight from the classroom to the bench. University college accreditation and certification is also available with our partner universities. So from basic learning, from step one to learning through the data sets and through project examples, those examples could be from precision medicine, those examples could be from oncology, immunology, neuroscience, infectious diseases, and many other life science fields where this data is being generated. So advanced training is about that, and then specialization is where you start developing an interest about a specific area of research, and you would want to work on that area of research. So that step is then the project. And then the showcase part is where you have an opportunity to showcase your the work that you did for recognition to the scientific community through symposium, through the platform that the international community provides, and also what platform that we provide. So this entire process, like from training to the asynchronous coursework is actually structured. So each module within these training modules. So in transcriptomics, you see we have a coursework, detailed coursework about transcriptomics. You saw that we have a detailed coursework in metagenomics. Similarly, you saw there's data science. So all of this are structured and designed using 5 elements. So these 5 elements are rational and objective, engaging activities, then multimedia and tutorials, then practical application, and then the test. So quantification and tests. So these elements are consistent throughout all the coursework that we have put together. So in each coursework with rational and objective to set expectations for the learning, relevant technology is listed and placed into the biological context throughout the lesson. So different type of data types are presented, linked those to the logic behind each of the analysis methods that are thoroughly described when needed. So each course contains engaging activities to make the material easier to read through and remember. So these include concept mapping, quiz, question analysis, as well as extensive glossary to conceptualize and contextualize complex terminologies and functional linkages that helps associate bioinformatics analysis workflow and their function. So courses are enriched in a lot of video and multimedia insert that helps explain some of the topics with ease due to the visual interface. Finally, the course material is reviewed in module quizzes and tests. These are timed and tied in with the within the overall student progress. So during the course, student and the faculty will be able to see how they make progress throughout the courses, complete practical assignments and performances in the quizzes. So this data is crunched to provide basis for certification at the end of the journey. So as I was telling you that we